sorry you're just stuck with me today, but I'm still here. There's Michelle and Sam. I did get my gloves in, but you know what? We packed up yesterday. Let's see, wait a minute. Today is Friday. We packed up Wednesday so that I could, we're on our way to a new location. And I searched all afternoon trying to find my gloves because I anticipated you being here and I couldn't find them. I'm so sorry, but I do have them. I promise you, I do have them. Let's see. There's Sarah and Valady 49. How are you? There's Daniel. There's my little sister Rita. Nate! I know. I know. Connie can't be here because the hard drive in her computer said goodbye and it died. So she does have a hard drive ordered, but she cannot get onto StreamYard on her iPad. So she's supposed to. There she is. There she is. She had to. She said she'd be there, in the chat. Uh, Let's see, Maureen, I like to stay and watch the live stream because people wearing the gloves on the hands just for me as well. Sweetheart, I promise you, I have my gloves. It's just, don't ask me which tote they're packed in because I cannot tell you. Let's see, who else? Yes, Nate, I'm sorry you're stuck with me, but hopefully you'll hang around a while. Uh, all I can tell you is that they're black and they don't have the powdery junk on the inside because that makes it creepy for me. There's Michelle, aka Yarny Disaster. Hello, how are you? I'm so glad y'all are all here. I mean, like I said, you're stuck with me, so maybe you can help me get into some trouble. What do you think? Because that's what this is all about, chit chatting and seeing what kind of trouble we can get into today. I tell you what, it's really been a crazy, crazy week for me. I mean, we were in Naples, just south of where Idalia came crashing onto the West Coast, excuse me, right there at Cedar City. And we were a little concerned for a little while if we were even going to be able to get out of Florida because they were talking about sections of I-75, which is what we had to go up north to get out of Florida. Um, because they had to close it down because of all of the trees falling. And guys, I'm not kidding you. On the major highways and interstates, there are nothing but extremely tall pines and wonderful big cedar trees, palm trees. And let me tell you something, when them puppies come down, they come down. So, but we were lucky. We were able to get out of Florida yesterday with not much trouble. However, seeing the destruction that the wind and the rain caused in that westerly drive that we had to go out of Florida, I mean, it is just awesome and scary at the same time what Mother Nature can do. We are on our way to a small project in the upper western corner of Arkansas. Don't ask me the town because Wayne's told me like 5 times and it just goes, it doesn't even go in one ear and out the other, it just bounces off. Yes, ma'am, Em, we did get to see that thing up close and personal. Maureen, if you have your black disposable gloves with you, can you wear it on the hands just for me while you're live streaming as well? I would love to right now, Sam, but like I said, they're packed. And Wayne and we looked through the totes that we could get to because a lot of them are packed in the back end of his truck because it has a camper top, that comes down on it. And we just weren't able to find them this afternoon. And I had some other things I needed to get done too before I came on the live. Yes, we are all okay. Um, let's see. I do know that some of the other Yarny people in our community, like Billy, the Floridian, she's okay. One of our Azumi friends, Sherry, her and her family's okay. Cindy's okay. I don't know that anybody got water damage or anything. There might have been some wind and maybe some tree branches, but not anything destructive as far as the water's concerned. So, yeah, we're all okay. I saw someone read Timmer's channel of the destruction. The sea is a mighty beast. Yes, when it wants to be. I'm glad I'm over over the pond and inland. Well, out in West Texas, the only thing we ever see is a lot of rain if a hurricane happens to reach out that far, coming from the Gulf. Now, if it comes from the Pacific and up through the like across Mexico and the lower part of New Mexico, Arizona, up that way, and comes up, through our side of Texas and up towards Oklahoma, then we do get a lot of rain, but then we also have a lot of flooding because cities out there in West Texas, they just did not, when they were building their cities, they just didn't think that much about storm drainage systems because, you know, out west doesn't rain all that often. So when it floods, let me tell you. Really does. Hello, Angela. How are you? Sam, I like latex gloves, vinyls club, nitrate gloves, disposable plastic rubber gloves, cleaning gloves, first aid medical disposable gloves as well. Well, but for me, Sam, a lot of those gloves have powdery stuff in them. I mean, not all of them, but some do, and then others, if they don't fit my hand just right, yeah. And then some of them just make my hands sweat horribly, so I don't like that either. That's yucky. So, Labor Day weekend for those of us that are in the United States. I think those of you over across the pond, you had something. I know you don't call it Labor Day, but y'all had a 3-day weekend last week, correct? Anyway, we're having our 3-day weekend this week. So, um, lots of traveling. And normally gas prices go down at this time of the year, but nope, nope, not yet. So, uh, diesel, of course, is never cheap. Um, and that's what we have to put in my truck. Now, Wayne's company truck is uses gasoline, so he's been able to find some really good deals, but not me. Yep, we had to have a diesel. I mean, just had to have a diesel. Mercy me. But anyway, it gets me to where I need to go. So does anybody have some awesome possum plans for the weekend, or are you just going to stay home out of the traffic? I really hate the fact that we're having to travel this weekend. I really, really do. I don't like to travel on holidays. Ugh. And we had August bank holiday last Monday. Okay, so that's the end of our days off until Christmas. Oh, and that's right. Y'all don't celebrate Thanksgiving because it is a American holiday. Let's see. And I guess really, besides Thanksgiving, there's not that. Oh, let's see. Wait a minute. Is there anything in October? Yeah, we celebrate Columbus Day, but again, that's another American holiday. Um, so yeah, man, y'all have a long stretch before another holiday. That's awful. Can't you come up with one? Maybe Halloween? That'd be good between, August and Christmas. Surely Halloween ought to be a holiday. Don't you think? I guess I need to move. No, sweetheart. No, no, no. Uh, we have some in our first aid medical kit, yes, but I don't use the rubber gloves for cleaning. I use my black ones because they fit my hands. Rubber gloves just, I don't know, they're just too poofy on my fingers, and I don't feel I can get a good grip on what I'm doing. So let's see. Hello, Pat Cray. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you're suffering with a migraine. I am so sorry. Uh, Rita says it is late here on Friday, but tomorrow I need to go and get some food, then start prepping for traveling back to Norway next weekend, the 10th of September. So I guess then, Rita, that means you're finished with all your doctor's appointments and things that you need to get done when you went home? I hope everything turned out all right with that. The lady, don't they call Halloween Guy Fawkes Day? I have no idea. Oh, Michelle says she's going to spin this weekend since it's going to be cool outside. Well, that is awesome. I am so happy for you, sweetheart. I know you've been itching to get out there and get some spinning done. Uh, Man, I wish Froggy was here. She could answer that question for you because she is our Halloween expert person. That is her holiday for sure. I'm planning on tidying the garden, getting it ready for autumn. Due to the wet, I have a lot of green tomatoes. Yes, that seems to be, especially up along the east side of the United States and maybe up across some of the northern states. It's just been so wet. So many people, their vegetable gardens are rotting from the wet. Well, Connie Pat, she her hard drive died, and so she's having to wait on a new one to come in, and she can't use StreamYard on her iPad. And Froggy, I don't know, sweetheart. I did check with her before coming in, but I didn't get an answer. She suffers from migraines as well, so it's very possible that's what's going on. Or if her hubby is off today, they may be out doing something together, and that is perfectly fine with me. Let's see. Rita, it went okay, but I found out that I don't have my regular doctor anymore. Oh, Rita, sweetheart, I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. There you go. Yep, Sam. Froggy is caught up help. See, there you go. Connie said Froggy is caught up helping her hubby today. You know, a lot of times when he's off, he has been remodeling their house a little bit, room by room by room by room. And so maybe that's what they're doing today. Or maybe he's helping her, like clean up her yarn room. She's been wanting that to happen for so long, folks. Maybe that's what he's doing. We can only hope, right? So I haven't got my prescription as I should, so I need to go to the doctor in Norway. Another stress level added to my life. Oh, sweetheart. Well, we'll pray that once you get there that everything will just go really, really smooth and you can get your meds that you need. Hogmanay, I think, is the equivalent to Halloween. Oh, Michelle, why'd you have to throw that word out there? Hog Hogmanay? Is that right? Or Hogmanay? I don't know. Good grief. She's really good about giving us. Hope that gets sorted for you. I do too. Yes. It's awful when you uh, have to have medication for certain ailments and there comes up a hiccup and you have to wait or you have to find someone else to, get you. I need to reboot. I don't see everyone in the chat. Okay, Michelle, you go right ahead. Maritza, sweetheart, how are you? Hola. Did you get much from the hurricane? I will get them as I need them, but I hate going to doctors. Sweetheart, I don't think anybody likes going to the doctor or the dentist or the chiropractor or anything that has doctor written in front of it. Do you? Excuse me. Need to get a drink. Oh, mercy me. So, let's see. Some of you are going to be cleaning out gardens. Michelle's going to be spinning. You don't know how to pronounce it, but you just threw it out there at me anyway. Okay, just because I'm an English teacher does not mean that I can phonetically say everything that comes across my eyeballs. I'm just telling you. So, those of you here in the United States, do any of you follow high school football? And I don't know how to ask the question, so I guess I'll just put it out there to you. Where my grandson goes to school, Oh, Michelle, not everyone is in this chat. Some are in Maureen's chat. Oh, okay. Sarah says, Sarah, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Thank you for being here. Going to stay in where it is cool and crochet. Man, I wished I could do that tomorrow, but we've got another leg of our trip. We're going to leisurely get up in the morning and go back to Houston to visit family again before we head out to Arkansas. But that means traveling on Labor Day weekend, which I do not like to do. I don't like traveling on, um, holidays or where there's going to be a lot of people out. So the only good thing I can say about it, folks, is that we'll be on the interstate. So yes, when we do Southern Sisters, we like for it to show up on everyone's channel. I mean, I I like for it to show up on everyone's channel that's going to participate. And like I said, Connie and Froggy were going to participate with me today, and I saw no need to take it down just because they weren't going to be here. So I hope I'm not confusing anybody. I really do. But life happens, and we have to go adulting sometimes, and then technology is just not always as reliable as we become used to it. Every once in a while, things just wear out. And although it causes an inconvenience for us, it does give us an opportunity every once in a while to just sit back and kind of regroup. Right, Connie? Yeah. She is hoping, though, folks, that she can recover a lot of photos that was on her hard drive. Patterns, we can always go back out there and get them, especially if you're like me and you download a lot of free patterns. Now, I also love finding and paying for patterns from other folks. I mean, I don't mind doing that, but free patterns, at least you can always just go back and get them. Rita, yes, I hate adulting. I would rather knit. Oh my goodness. Speaking of knitting, Rita, Leslie has completed her first project in knit, and she did a super fantastic job, let me tell you. Let's see, it's all good, just different, but as my granny used to say, change is as good as a holiday. That's right. Hello, Kristen. How are you? I'm so happy you're here with me today. I'm trying to get into trouble, but nobody's helping me. Uh, you hate mosquitoes? Yes. And other little bits? Me too. Me too. You know what I found out the other day? I know I'm squirrel hopping. I'm sorry. Somebody told me that gnats bite. I didn't know that. I guess I just haven't run across a gnat that bit me yet. But I was told, yes, they bite. Uh, yeah, y'all are just being really, really nice today. And here I was wanting to get into trouble. Hmm. I guess if Froggy and Connie had been here, I'd have been in a lot of trouble, huh? Especially with Froggy. Oh my word. She's a good instigator. Let's see. So what's everybody working on? Anybody getting ready for Christmas stuff? Have you started on anything Christmassy? See, Connie's saying, oh yes, they do bite. Very bad. Huh. Well, I'll be a booger. Didn't know that. Like I said. So I have just about completed two little kittens. Well, they're not little. I mean, they're about this big. And if I could have gotten to them, I would have shown them to you. I just have like little finishing touches, to do on them, and then they'll be ready to go to their forever home. Um, and then I need to go and acquire yarn to do a Spider Man. Shh, it's not Christmas now. I know it's not Christmas now, but can't you say yes that you're working on Christmas things, whether you want to tell us what they are or not? Oh, a leggy frog from Joe's Web. Have y'all seen, and this might be what you're talking about, Kristen? I have half of the Christmas gifts done. Oh, that's good, Sarah. Are they all crochet items? Have you seen? I think I've seen these on my Facebook feed. They're cute little one of them. I mean, I think they're flat, but you pull their little legs and their arms come in and out, and stuff like that. I mean, I have half of the Christmas done with. Blah, blah, blah. Sarah says she has half of them. Okay, my thing jumped just a little bit. Pat says, "Be right back. My roommate's spending the day with her goddaughter, so I have to let the dogs out to go potty." Well, yes, please let them go because you don't want to have to clean up um, inside. Michelle says, "Yes, Christmas will be here soon, and I'm making rubber chickens right now." They're crochet chickens, folks. I mean, they look like your typical rubber chicken, but yes, sweetheart. Do you mind if I say, Pat? Because I really would like for everybody to get on the prayer chain for you. Anyway, I got the two kittens almost finished. For my youngest newly acquired grandson, we'll be making him a Spider Man because he's into Spider Man right now. For my two oldest granddaughters, I want to purchase them blue jean jackets, and I got a crochet book that shows you how to do um, crochet flowers and borders and stuff like that to applique onto clothes. And so I want to put some applique crochet items on the back of their jackets. Let's see. Yes, I make socks for Christmas. Then I want to make some Ammies for a girl. She loved the dino she got. And I think I will make some food things. M says, making a daisy amigurumi and we'll use some of my garden lavender when I stuff it to make it smell nice. Oh, my word. I had not thought about that. Oh, if the pattern works. Oh, if the pattern works, it will be Christmas gifts. That sounds awesome. And I love the idea about putting some herbs in it to smell good. Oh, that's awesome. Rita, and if I can ask for prayers for my dad, his cancer is spreading and he is in more pain. His dementia is also making trouble for us. Rita, uh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry, but I've got you and your family on my prayer list daily. Yeah, it's awful to have cancer or to be experiencing dementia or have a loved one that has either one, but to have both at the same time, it's just, it's a double whammy, isn't it? Embroidery on denim is very popular again. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, but I think I will have much more success, Kristen, if I do mine in crochet and then just put it on there. I think I don't. Yes, I probably do have arthritis in my hands. So trying to embroider on the denim might be a little bit more troublesome for me. So I think I'm going to go the crochet route and do the appliques. Sam is asking the people on the chat, what kind of gloves do you like to wear? Now, I'm going to say, Sam, I just had a thought. I don't wear gloves whenever I garden. Do any of the rest of you do wear gloves when you're gardening? Again, that's another squirrel, thinking about gloves. My mom and my grandma would always put on their cute little garden gloves, and they'd get out there and be digging in the dirt and potting and moving plants around, all that kind of stuff. I just couldn't work with them. I'm not kidding you. So back to Christmas things. Let's see. I'm doing that for the two older girls. I've got the babies all covered. Only have two. No, I know what we're going to do for one grandson. Have y'all seen the big kettlebells like this that people will just sit around and they hit them in certain spots? I mean, they have little dimples on them, but you hit them in those spots and they make different sounds, musical sounds. And I mean, they're just really, really cool. Wayne and I ran across a gentleman a couple of summers ago in Michigan when we were stationed up there for a job. We happened to, because of COVID, we couldn't stay in hotels. Mima D, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Pat, I'll share in just a minute. Um, anyway, we couldn't stay in hotels, but there was a campground that was open and had some cabins, and so we were able to stay there. And the person next door to our room, yes, like steel, well, yes, like steel drums. I think they're called kettle drums, though. Um, I think. I mean, Wayne's been looking at them here the last couple of days, but anyway, he was out there with one that was about, I'm going to say, maybe 24 inches in diameter, and it had like six little dimples on it. And he was sitting out there late one evening and he was just banging on this thing. And we couldn't recognize the song, but it just had this beautiful melodic sound to it. Very soothing, very, I don't know how to explain it. It was almost like the big pipes of wind chimes that you hear every once in a while with those very deep tones. So, anyhow, to make a long story short, um, our grandson, that is a freshman this year, wants one for Christmas. And Wayne's been looking at them. Like all musical instruments, folks, those things aren't cheap. So we're trying to see if the aunts and uncles all want to get together and we will go in with them to get this one Christmas present for the grandson. So, but oh my gosh, folks. And here's the other thing, they all come in different keys, like D minor, F, I think Wayne said G and A. I mean, oh my goodness. They're just all, but if you've ever seen one, in fact, I tell you what, you can go on Google and I think I think you can type in um, kettle kettle drum music or steel drum music. I can't remember which. Like I said, my husband's been doing all that research, so I told him, "You take care of that, grandson. I've got the other one covered." So let's see. Rita says, "I don't like the vinyl gloves, but I like good gloves I can get on uh, hula, I guess, that I use when we fish. They are really sturdy and can handle a lot of work." Michelle says, "Then I'm also making the four youngest grands, yes, helmets for the boys, chainmail for the girls, and swords with the shields." Guys, she is going all Viking, let me tell you what, for her grandkids. They are so cute. The colors are spot on. I mean, she's doing an awesome job. Rita says, "I love that we have a little girl in the family so I can make stuff for her. Her mom is into handmade things." To me, for a gift, nothing beats handmade because there's now. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with store bought items. I'm not knocking them at all, but just something that's made with your hands. You know that there's love put in to that item, whether it is a garment, something made from a piece of wood, or welding, or glass, or just whatever. If it is made, handmade, then love went into that gift. See, Michelle, I'm the same way. I love to feel the dirt when I'm gardening. No gloves for me. Me too. It is fantastic to feel the dirt. That's right. Okay, folks. So Pat Cray um, messaged me yesterday and asked me to put her on my prayer list, and so I'm sharing this out for you because I know that we also have a lot of folks that believe in the power of prayer. Folks, she does an awful lot of crochet items for the veterans. But what I didn't know, and probably what a lot of you don't know, is that she has an allergy to yarns. All yarns, not just wool, not just acrylic, but anything that's yarn, she has an allergy to it. And her doctor has told her she has to put it down for a while. Now, I know that this upsets her because just like so many of us that do um, crochet or knit or, like I said, paintings, whatever it is that we enjoy crafting and making, that is our stress releaser. It is our way to express ourselves. It is a way just for us to feel good. And so when we can't do it forever, or when we have to take a hiatus from it because of some kind of medical condition, we we flounder. And that's what she's going through right now. So please, 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 please remember Pat in your daily prayers. It would help her so much because we all know what the power of prayer can do. Hello, Ian. How are you, sweetheart? I'm glad you're here. I really am. Yes, it is, Rita. Yes. Can you imagine having an allergy and still continuing to work? I mean, because we all know if you crochet or knit, there's just no way not to come in contact with that yarn. And so I just cannot imagine what she's been going through all this time to get these items made. And, now she has to leave alone for a bit. Okay, Em, she says it's getting near to midnight here, so we'll leave you to enjoy the evening. Take care, everybody, and for those in the U.S., have a safe and happy Labor Day. Thank you so much, Em. We really appreciate you being here. I always do. You have a good evening. Get some rest and enjoy your weekend as well. Is it possible that you can do something different? Oh, you could do some diamond painting instead, just to have something to do, Pat. That's what Rita is asking. I don't know the extent to the allergy on her hands right now, Rita, but that would be a good outlet for right now while you're um, letting your skin heal from the contact. Excuse me. She said she made at least 300 washcloths before her hands got back. Wow, Pat, that is awesome. And all of these went to the veterans, folks. So, that those were greatly appreciated. And it's not only washcloths that she's done, but she's done lapgans and blankets. So, really, really awesome, excuse me, outlet there that she had. Okay. So I'm reading here through the rest of the chat. My hands are swollen and extremely red, very hot to touch. Yes, I can imagine, Pat. Mm, sweetheart. We'll definitely keep you in our prayers. We definitely will. So, what's everybody else got going on this weekend if you're not going to be crocheting or playing out in the garden? Do you have big plans to get together with family? Try to get in that last big holiday, before you really have to start hunkering down for the rest of the year. Because, here in the United States, we celebrate Labor Day as the end of summer. And I tell you what, folks, I am so happy it is September the 1st because to me, it is now officially fall. It is. It's officially fall. And fall is my most favorite time of the year. It really, really, wait a minute. It's my most favorite season of the year. I shouldn't say favorite time because my favorite time is Christmas. But yes, doctor has wrapped them up. I go back on Tuesday for a checkup. Oh my goodness. So there's really not much you can do at the moment, is there? Do you have some aloe vera or vitamin E cream on your hands, Pat? Well, she just said, Sarah, that the doctors have wrapped them up. So I'm assuming they probably put some kind of ointment or cream on it, on her hands. Goodness, girlfriend. Mm, I didn't know your situation was that, sweetie. Um, I haven't checked much on my phone today, Pat. I tell you what, guys, yesterday we drove 10 and a half hours to get out of Florida and we stopped over in Biloxi, Mississippi. Um, and we were so wore out. I am not kidding you. Both Lacey and Tia have done nothing but sleep all day. Um, we, when you have a day off, and even if you turn your alarms off, your brain still, wakes you up at the time you're normally getting up. Well, on the East Coast, we were on Eastern Daylight Time, and just as we got out of Florida, we got back on Central Time. And so, if I was still out in Florida, it would be 6:30 right now instead of 5:30. So, when Wayne woke up this morning, we were thinking it was 5:30. Maybe six. No, it's 4:30, nearly five. Oh my word! So we went ahead and got up, took the dogs out, made our pot of coffee and sat there for a little bit. And then, I don't know, all of a sudden it just like boom hit me. And I was like, okay, I'm going to lay back down for just a little bit. A little bit turned into a long time. So we finally got up and went and had a late breakfast, very early. Well, let's see, breakfast, late lunch, early supper, and got back in time for me to get stuff set up for the live here. And oh my goodness, I still feel like I am wore out, but that's because I had to drive my truck while Wayne was driving the company truck. Been wow, I don't know what happened there, but maybe me moving my hand. I don't know. Did y'all see that? I had another screen pop up. I don't know what it did. I didn't touch my keyboard. There must be gremlins running around in here. Hmm. I don't know. But anyhow, no, what I was saying is, no, I haven't, I even haven't checked that much on my phone. I've only been answering text of, families checking in to see where we're at. Did we get out of Florida okay? And, things like that. But I do appreciate you sending me the emails. Yes, I do. Because you know what, Pat? You seem to get the email notifications a lot quicker than I do. I don't know why. Oh my goodness, Sarah. The thing that wakes me up too early now are the yahoos duck hunting. Oh my word. I swear it's catching. Oh, getting up early when you don't want to? Yeah. Especially when you don't have to, Connie. Yes, we did. We got away safely. Are you going to a colder area now? You know what? Even Arkansas is under what's called the heat dome or bubble. So I don't think we'll be, no, I really don't think so. Now, Wayne said that because he's been to this area before to work, he says where we're going back to is very pretty country. And it is up a little bit in the mountains. So, oh, the bad electronics, yes. Exactly, the bad electronics. So, anyway, but no, I think it might not be in the triple digits, but it's still going to be warm, but not humid. Thank goodness. I tell you what, I'm just really glad that we're not going to be battling with that. Yay. So, oh, seeing Daniel pop up. Guys, Daniel, have you made a video yet? Daniel. Okay, whether he has or not, I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all. We talked him into, really, rather, we pushed him into dyeing up some sparkle yarn for us. It's in the DK weight, and it is I call it rainbow colors, but I guess it's pride colors. Doesn't matter. Anything sparkly. I don't know about you guys, but I love sparkle yarn. I think that he has, because so much of it has already been spoken for, I think he has around 20 hanks that have not been spoken for yet. So, Daniel, my love, if you haven't made your video, now that I've thrown it out there, you need to do so. You need to tell it's the same as the background. Oh, there you go. See that beautiful background behind me there, folks? That's what the sparkle yarn's going to look like. Those colors. So, I really kind of browbeated him into doing it, folks, because I now have 3 unicorns that I have to make, and I just could not see them not having, the rainbow or the pride color for their mane and their tail. Oh my goodness, because one has to be white, one has to be pink, and one has to be green. Can you imagine a green unicorn? But, hey, that's what they want, so that's what I'm going to make. And I just thought that this colorway here would be gorgeous for the mane and the tail. So, like I said, I browbeated him into doing it. But he's going to have some extra hanks, so you need to get in contact with him and you need to grab it quick because I'm telling you what, a lot of it is already gone. Janice, hello, Janice. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Janice, I've been trying to get people to get me into trouble, but nobody's helping. See, Froggy and Connie were supposed to do that, but Connie's computer crashed and Froggy is helping hubby. So I'm here all by myself. I was really wanting to, not stir up trouble, but, have some fun trouble. I will. Okay, there's Faith. How are you? How are you? All right. So, what are we going to do, Faith? Have any of you been watching Frenchie and her dad jokes? They pop up on the shorts. Oh my goodness, guys. Trouble sounds like fun. Yes, it always does, doesn't it? Especially if it's good, clean, trouble fun. Yep, I like that kind of fun. Um, she's had some good ones out there, folks. If you don't, let me see if I can. I'm going to do this real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Um, Shorts. Where is she? All right. Let me go here. She's got some good ones. Well, I did find some big balls when I was cleaning. Bad word, cleaning. Yes. Oh my goodness. Who loves to clean? Not me. That's a dirty. Well, no. Let's see. I always tell my husband when he says, "Are you going to do any work today?" I said, "No, because that's a dirty word." Don't y'all all agree? It's a dirty word. Okay. Here we go. Frenchie's Fiber Files. That's who you need to look up. No on the bad jokes. I don't get jokes all the time. Let's see. Yes, Frenchie's Fiber Files. That's who you need to look up, folks, because she gives us a daily dose of dad jokes. They're clean, they're funny, and sometimes it takes me just a little bit to figure out, because some of them go right over my head. Hello, Niecy. How are you, sweetheart? How's the little man doing? And there's Cindy. Hello. No, Cindy, you're on my channel, or I guess maybe you're on. I don't know how this works. I just know that whenever yes, there are dad jokes that sometimes we have to think about. You're absolutely right. Um, yeah, Cindy. Froggy is adulting with her husband. She's helping him out a little bit today, and Connie's hard drive crashed. So by next week, hopefully, everybody will be back in circulation. Well, it's on all 3 of us. because I just decided that no matter whose house it's officially supposed to be at, um, I just think it's right that we should all three share in the thumbs in the viewing time. So I kind of like made an executive decision. Didn't tell them, but that's what I did. Hello, Catbird. How are you doing, sweetie? What? I guess I'm already in trouble because I started showing off on Wednesday and touched the floor or put my legs crisscross to my. Do you mean in your lap? Is that Indian style? Well, just said hello. Yes. Hi to the five in the chat or four haha that I am not seeing. Hope you are all having a wonderful day today. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are all having a good one. No, on your chest, you crisscrossed your legs on your chest. What are you doing? Mama Swift, Trish, how are you, sweetheart? Folks, I just want to put a word out there. It's not my story to tell, but please keep Trish and her family in your prayers. Oh my goodness, sweetheart, you've been through so much. Thank you so much for popping in here. I really do appreciate it. Let's see, Cindy. Hi to everyone I'm not seeing. I think you must be on Maureen's channel, and I'm on Froggy's right now. That's okay, ladies. That really is. I'm glad you're good. That's wonderful to hear. It just really, really is. Oh my goodness. Hope things are going well today. Mama Swift's boyfriend Eric was mugged about a week ago now. Isn't that right, Mama? Trish, I'm sorry. Um, oh, Faith. Like I said, you're showing off. I'm flexible. I'm not supposed to do static stretches. Don't do that. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Anyway, her boyfriend was mugged and beat up really, really badly. I understand he was hit from behind, knocked him to the ground, kicked him, and broke some ribs, broke both sides of his jaws. They had to remove his spleen. He's been fighting all week, folks. They've had to do multiple operations. Like I said, they had to remove the spleen. He's been on the ventilator. I think they even had to put him, um, I'm not real sure. She may correct me here in a moment, maybe into a coma for a little bit so his body could rest. I think at one time he had like 15 lines, folks, in one arm. So he has really, really been struggling. And of course, Trish too. I mean, my goodness. Uh, so please keep Eric and Trish on your prayer list as well. She made the comment that she was in the room with Eric, and one of the nurses told her that she just had an aura about her. And Trish says, "That's my Yarny sisters praying for me." So, folks, I got goosebumps telling you that. There, there is a glow about people who are being lifted up in prayer, especially in times of struggle and in stress. And they have definitely had more than their share than what they've needed. But last I heard, he at least started talking to her. So that is a good sign. He is a fighter. He's in good health, other than what's just happened to him. So, that is a good thing. But please, please add Trish and Eric to your prayer list. Let's see. Nisi, Mama Swift, Trish, her boyfriend Eric was mugged really, really bad. So you can go on, or you can come in to Froggy's Zoom and we can get you caught up. But anyway, let's see. I'm so sorry to hear that about Eric just now. Prayers always for you. Yes, 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 yes. I appreciate that so much because we've all experienced hardships in our lives, and those sorry, folks. Let's see. Thank you so much. Can't stay. Just want to see your beautiful face. I love you. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it so much. Really do. Rita, Faith Louise, they said it was a part of the reason for a lot of my accidents that I trip and fall. Thank you, Nisi. Yes, Cindy, I froze there for just a minute. I don't know what was going on. I'm running on the Wi Fi from here at the hotel, so, kind of get what you get. So, but I didn't want to miss my live just because I'm traveling. So, hope I'm back. Am I back? Yes, I'm unfroze now. Thank you. So let's see before I, get lost again. I just love that Madonna posts for us in some of our Zoom rooms. Let's see. She gives us little tidbits about what's going on for the day. So she says, "Welcome to Friday, the first day of September. It's American Chess Day, Chicken Boys Day, College Color Days. Mine are royal blue and gold for Angelo State University, in case anybody wants to know. And Ginger Cat Appreciation Day and Pink Cadillac Day. The food holidays are cherry popovers and tofu. No, no. I'll take the cherry popovers. Y'all can take the tofu. I do not eat tofu. Um, so I know Trisha just left, but she did post just a little bit ago for an Eric update. So since she allowed me to say something, I'm going to go ahead and let you know. The chest tube is out, the catheter is out, the feeding tube is going tonight. He's awake and alert. They are going to move him out of the ICU tomorrow or Sunday. The power of sisterhood is amazing. I love you all so much, and I'm so grateful for all your support and prayers. We are not out of the woods yet, but heading in the right direction. So, see, I told you, power of prayer, it works. So, let's see. Lulu, hi, Paul Ply guys. I'm happy to see you today. I really enjoyed watching your latest video, and I'm so sorry about Ash. Yes, and all you mentioned on your video. Love to both of you with positive vibes. Rita says, yes, I have support for hands and legs now. It's easier to use it when I go out so I don't hurt myself. There you go. Yes. And for those of you that don't know, if you haven't seen Daniel's recent video, he was standing outside and watched. Ash was coming to pick him up from work, and he was standing outside and watched somebody rear end Ash while he was in the car. So, me either, Connie. I'm not eating no tofu. That's why I said I'm going to take the cherry tart. The rest of y'all can have tofu. But he is all right. He did walk away. Of course, body is sore and stiff and everything, but he is all right. Now they're just waiting for the insurance to do what the insurance is supposed to do so they can get back on the road again. I just keep telling um, Daniel to be sure and watch him because we all know that um, injuries can always show up weeks and even months later. So we do have to be he has to be on the lookout for things like that. Rita says prayers are so valuable and important. That is how my teenager made it with prayers and good surgeons. Yes, There you go. That's right. That is absolutely right. Well, I just want to again say thank you to all of you so much for being here that hung out with me today. I'm sorry if I wasn't as exciting as it would have been if Connie and Froggy could have been up here with us, but I do enjoy your company today and for hanging out with me. Those of you that have been lurking in the bushes, I appreciate your time as well. And anyone who watches the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, it's it really is a good feeling for even a small channel to be supported by so many of you. And you have no idea how happy that makes me. It just really, really does. Let's see, Rita. Yes, Daniel, keep a good eye on him. It can pop up with later issues. That's right. And he's saying he was very lucky. Yes, he was. Yes, I hope to be able to get out just a little bit. Hello, Dawn. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, thank you, Connie. Thank you, thank you. Well, I see over here on my little web, your Wi-Fi little thingy. It's fluctuating between 2 and 3 bars. So, been here cooking and just had a chance to say hello. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I really, really do. Um, I'm going to go ahead and end just a few minutes early, only because I don't want to end up freezing or just popping out altogether. So, as I always like to say, I love you all for being here. And remember, please be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. It could be your light that they are waiting to see. And I honestly believe that we all have an inner light that God has given us that is to be shown and to be spread and to always reach everyone in need. Love you all. Thanks again for being here. Bye.